This is the biggest case related to gun rights which has come before the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the land, for more than a decade. The Supreme Court striking down a New York law which had restricted carrying guns outside the home. In doing so, this court is expanding gun rights at a time when public opinion in many states favours further restriction on gun laws. It also comes at a time when the Senate is moving towards tightening access to guns. Just to give you a bit of context, in 2008, the Supreme Court ruled that you had the right to keep a gun inside your home for self-defence. New York State, however, prohibited carrying guns outside the home except for in certain circumstances. So, for instance, for sport hunting, for going to a gun range, and also for those with certain special licences. The Supreme Court reversing that decision and has been criticised in some quarters, most notably by President Biden, who said in the last few moments that he's deeply disappointed with this decision. The New York State Governor, Kathy Hochul, says it's a devastating decision both for her state and beyond. And I think we can hear a little bit of what she had to say.
This decision isn't just reckless, it's reprehensible. It's not what New Yorkers want. And we should have the right of determination of what we want to do in terms of our gun laws in our state. If the federal government will not have sweeping laws to protect us, then our states and our governors have a moral responsibility to do what we can and have laws that protect our citizens because of what is going on, the insanity of the gun culture that has now possessed everyone all the way up to even to the Supreme Court.
As you mentioned there, Wilfred, as well before, this comes at a particularly sensitive moment around gun rights in America. It's just weeks after that enormous tragedy in Uvalde in Texas, in which 19 children and 2 teachers were slaughtered inside that classroom by a gunman who was wielding an AR-15 rifle. It also comes just weeks after a racially motivated shooting in Buffalo, in upstate New York, in which 10 people were murdered. There are also state restrictions that could come across the Supreme Court Justice's desk on, for instance, magazine ammunition, so the amount of bullets that you can have inside a gun. So there are pending decisions that may also come before the Supreme Court. This case also is indicative of the legacy, the continuing legacy of the former President Donald Trump and how he's still affecting laws across this country. During his time in charge, he appointed 3 conservative Supreme Court justices. It's known as a Supreme Court hat-trick over here. Those Supreme Court justices have been seen to favour expanding gun rights. They're also, it seems, favouring reversing the right on access to abortion. So we're expecting that decision as well in the coming days.